Estão forçando para ser minha amiga.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. What are your expectations for today?
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere.
Someone who can dominate a game with his play on the ball. What do you expect to see from him today?
Well, it's his pace that makes him the standout player today. Whether he's running at defenders with the ball or making runs into space, he's very hard to stop. I'm sure he's going to have a big influence on this game today.
And here's the starting 11 for Celtic.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
This is the lineup for the visitors today. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Luka Modric plays alongside Ismail Benacer in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Benacer. And a tidy tackle. Callum McGregor. Now a decent position. Oh, useful ball. Rabiot. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Really good challenge. Schwanchara. Could be troublesome. Chance to put them in front. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today. It is. Let's see what happens next. Benacer. Rafael Leao. A bad ball. And over the top it goes. Close shave. Benacer. Rafael Leao. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Rabiot! Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Benjamin Nygren. Space to exploit. excellent ball towards the front post. Well, it didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Salamakers. And space here on the flank. And playing it through. Can he finish? The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Tomasz Cvanchara showing good situational awareness. Santiago Jimenez. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing.
Well, they're making this look so easy, aren't they?
Well, that's eye-catching wide play. And options in the centre. Can they carve out another one? Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Kieran Tierney. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Daizen Maeda. This is an excellent run. And players waiting in the centre. Quick break could be on. Rabiot. Benacer. And danger dealt with for now.
Well, that's a good decision. It just buys his team a breather here.
A throw in for Celtic. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Cvanchara. Benjamin Nygren. Just the challenge that was required. Can he find the right pass? Benacer. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And Celtic get the throw in. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Benacer. Oh, could be. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Nygren. Donovan. Callum McGregor. Daizen Maeda. And possibilities here. Chance to get back into it. Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy. Was required. Pulisic now. Modric. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. Maybe dangerous here. Modric! A goal! And it seems they're truly
Well, here it is again. It's a wonderfully weighted ball over the top, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So underway again here, and they know full well this is an uphill climb. And flying forwards here. Maeda. Why not try it if you can do it? Daisen Maeda. That is that for the first half here. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Daisen Maeda. Well, that's splendid play. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
That's a good bit of defending there, isn't it?
What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Technique, but couldn't make it count.
Well, just didn't come down in time. Good effort, though.
Rabiot, immaculate placement. Oh, what a save! Luka Modric with the corner. Could be more trouble. This looks interesting. Well, it looked promising, but the keeper really taking command.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time, the midfielder completely dominated the game, and the front players' movement has been excellent.
Yes, they're having a field day in attack, and here they come again. And good anticipation. What a brilliant pass. Still alive. And he has options available. Tomori. Quick break could be on. A disappointing end to the move. Delivered into the area here. A deft clearance. Rabiot. Productive pass. He's in with a chance. Oh, a goalkeeper inspired.
Yeah, that's a great save. Really good reaction from the keeper.
And in by Luka Modric. Oh, it's been given as a penalty. And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot.
Well, once the keeper moved, that was always going to be on that goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Conor McGregor. Nygren. That's a good ball. And delivered into the box. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, a bit of an anticlimax, really, after some really good play.
Jimenez. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And he's made headway. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. Well, they've decided to make a change. Maeda. Genuine chance. The save was a good one. And over comes the corner. Well, the timing was nearly perfect with that header. Rabiot. Jimenez. Benassa. Not the pass he had in mind. Nigren. Daizen Maeda. Here's McGregor. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. And showing good game awareness.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
Pulisic. Modric. Nigren. Very effective pass. Will it be? Oh, wow! Brilliant defending. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Electing to cross into the centre. And the problem not completely solved. This is an excellent run. And crossed in there. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So the match has restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Tierney. Here's McGregor. Oh, this looks useful. Can he find the angle? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Goal for Celtic, number 42, McGregor.
Rafael Leao. Benassa. Pulisic now. Decent looking pass. Tierney. Here's McGregor. Delightful pass. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. And there it is! A goal! But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And that's a very good header under a lot of pressure, it has to be said. Great goal.
So back underway, and this game has had a roller coaster quality about it. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
You're absolutely right. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Well, it's completely normal to have high expectations where Christian Pulisic is concerned, Stuart. What did you make of the part he played?
Well, he certainly had an impact on the result, not least from 12 yards. He always looked confident, though. You just didn't expect him to miss.
Maybe dangerous here. Modric! A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here. And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot.